Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Amina Azad and I'm the co-founder of Grow Your Reader. I hope you're all staying home, maintaining social distance, staying safe and healthy, especially in this COVID-19 pandemic situation. In the midst of this situation, I would like to take this opportunity and talk to you about a very important issue, that is online education, which is very essential right now for the education sector. So I would just like to pinpoint some advantages of online learning. So the first advantage of online learning is that online learning is very much self-paced. You can start learning whenever, at whatever your convenient given time. Parents don't have to go through the hassle of waking up their children, making breakfast, making tiffin, etc., etc. That's something, this hassle, you don't parents don't have to take over here. The second is that online education supports all kinds of learning styles. As you know, each child has a different way of understanding and a different way of learning. So online education provides that, and it is very easier for the online education because a child just can click or understand that this is the type that I want, or parents can understand that the learner that this is the type that they can they want their child to understand, and they click it, and the chapter is designed such a way that it is easier for the learner to understand. The third point is that the advanced learning tools, they provide this real-time assessment. What I want to say is that there's assessments that are designed and structured, for in case of online learning, are structured in such a way that it assesses the real potential and it pinpoints the real the depth of the depth of how the child identifies his mistakes and understands and solves the problem in his or her own method. The fourth point that I would like to talk about is that with the internet connection used in case of online learning, there are no geographical barriers. You can sit on a tree or in your balcony, or like, for example, I'm doing this video from my bedroom. So this is something, a very great advantage for in case of online learning. So because of this no geographical barriers, one person doesn't have to go to, maybe this situation is such that for the learner the school is really far away, or there's like this situation, there's a pandemic situation, or there's a climate situation. So this is a very plus point for online learning. The fourth point that I would like to talk about is that because of these sophisticated online educational products that are out there, they really direct towards self-learning. For example, the learner can easily go through the chapters and learn without the help of an adult or a teacher or trainer. There are advisors and teachers online available, but at the same time, certain chapters and certain discussions or lectures are they're portrayed in such a way that it is very much self-directed. A learner can easily understand. The sixth point that I would like to talk about is that the self-directed games that are available online, especially sometimes in order to assess the whether the learner has understood the chapter, or sometimes in order to just exercise or just exercise and solve situations. So this is something that is very much encourages the child, because they are in the form of games. And as especially for kids, the kids are very much enthusiastic that when it's when there's joy and fun involved for them in case of learning. So I'm not saying that there is no games available, or there's no games that are being held in the online, in the normal classroom. But the thing is that in case of normal classroom, the games are usually one of a kind. There's one kind of game for all kinds of students in most cases, or it is a repetitive game even if there are like various 5 to 6 type of games, but they're very much repetitive. So this is something that is not happening in online learning. Online learning, you can have all kinds of different games, support system, and which encourages the learner to learn more and understand more. So these are the few things that I'm discussing, which are like mainly advantages of online learning. But in addition to all that, the main um, built-in advantage for online learning is that the learner gains the proficiency for computer skills and internet connection, because these two are the things that are must have for online learning. So they become very much proficient, which is very much needed, especially in this time of era. So I would end my discussion here about online learning, and at the same time I would also say that I believe that online learning is actually a very essential tool which helps the learner of today to become the leader for tomorrow. So I'm ending it here, and again I would like to request all of you to stay home, stay safe, and remember that in this situation we're all in this together.